Verse 21, here's my struggle, folks. Fathers, do not provoke your children, lest they become discouraged. Now, ladies, you're not off the hook. That word fathers, pateres, really means parents. And they're using that word as a joint, just like I say, hey, you guys, I'm talking about you all. So fathers here includes the wives in this, the parental responsibility that we have raising up the family. What is this statement here? It says, hey, do not provoke. Do not provoke. In fact, Paul is saying, hey, quit provoking. Literally, quit provoking to combat your children. Why don't we want to do that? Because it discourages them. See, as parents, we want our kids to grow up to be independent, mature followers of Christ, preferably outside of our house, off of our insurance, driving their own cars. And you cannot get to that if you are provoking your children. You cannot get there if you're provoking your children. In fact, you're going against exactly what the design is. If you want to raise young women who want to submit to their husbands, model in the house, Dad. If you want to raise young men who love their children, model in that house. That's where it starts. Do not go in there and provoke them. Do not discourage them in the things. There are many ways that you can discourage your kids. And you can fill in the blank there, which one is your favorite. But I'll just give you a few. One way we can discourage our kids is by overprotection. Now, I know there's a lot of families, and I'm not going to be stereotypical, but a lot of moms like to overprotect their kids. It's okay if they fail. In fact, you want them to fail when they're little and when they're young. So when they leave your protection, they understand what that feels like and looks like. But to come back to a loving home where failure was seen and walked through together, prayed over, is a special thing. You are just discouraging them if you do everything for them and overprotect them. Do not show favoritism, self-explanatory. Do not depreciate their worth. Now, I know they're culturally, in generations past, it's my house, my rules, you do what I say. Well, if you're not modeling Christ, that's just lip service. But appreciating your children is a way that you can help them not feel discouraged. Do not inflate their worth. Do not hear what I'm saying. Not everybody's a winner. And that's another thing. You keep putting people in society like that, it's going to come back because they're going to get in society and someone's going to tell them they're not a winner, but they're going to say, but my mom and dad said I was. That is a way to discourage your child. Now they're special and they're created by God, and God gave them under your authority for such a time to build them up and be independent and strong. But do not overinflate their worth. Do not never demonstrate affection. Love your kids. I know, again, generationally, in my parents' generation, my father didn't tell me out that he was proud of me until after his stroke in his mid-60s. I knew he loved me. I knew that. He said kind of that every once in a while. But that was just that generation. But I'm asking you is to love your kids. Hug your kids. Kiss your kids. Treat your daughter like you want their future husband to be treated. Treat your son and teach him how to be a man. Love them unconditionally as Christ loved the church. That is how you will keep from provoking your children.
Hey, we are glad you could join us this morning. We pray that this message speaks life into your walk with Jesus. If you don't have a home church, we'd love to see you in person, and don't forget to subscribe for all of our content.